Hello, my name is Dante James, and my co-presenters are Victoreya McKissick and Melo. Today we will be going over our research project, the effects of sound on the University of Oregon dining halls. Soundscapes play a vital role in our day-to-day life. Many studies have been conducted to examine the effects of sound, and in turn have found that noise can play a key role in our physical and mental health, as well as our ability to perform tasks such as math or hold a conversation. With these studies in mind, we aim to investigate the dining hall eco-acoustics in relation to the living and learning environments. For this specific study, we focused on Living Learning Center, or LLC, DeNorval Unthank, commonly referred to as just Unthank, and Global Scholars Hall, or GSH. As active members of UO, we are surrounded by a variety of noises, whether that's people working on a class project, or someone blowing up a fork in the communal microwave. All in all, we hope to gain insight on these acoustic qualities of campus spaces and the potential effects they may have on student and academic engagement. Additionally, we hope to explore how foot traffic and soundscapes change at a given time.
So for our methods, we were each assigned a different dining hall, and we thought about the ones that would be most accessible. And like Dante said, we chose LLC, Unthank, and GSH, just because like Carson, you like have to swipe your nose thing just to get in, and then Barnhart is like not even on campus. And so we used our calibrated data audio microphone, and the Hokasai 2 app to record our sound audio. And so each week we recorded twice a week for 10 minutes for an hour total amongst each of us. And then we uploaded our audio into the RavenLite software. And so while we were recording, we also took into account the number of people that were there when we first arrived, the number of people that were entering and exiting to account for foot traffic, and then the amount of people that were there when we left. And so once we got into RavenLite, we uploaded a full 5-minute audio file. And from there, we broke it up into three frequency levels. And so that was our low frequency, which is from 0 to 300 hertz. Our medium frequency, which was 400 to 700 hertz. And then our high frequency was 800 to 1100 hertz. And that just accounted for any potential overlap in the individual frequencies. And from there, we measured our average power density within each individual frequency and uploaded it to Excel for further analysis.
The results of our data collection were plotted on 3 graphs to show the information that we gathered. Our first graph shows the average power density of the 3 dining halls at our collected low, medium, and high frequencies compared to their average power level. Our second graph shows our counts of the number of individuals seen entering and present at our dining halls during our 8 data collection times. Our last graph merges the information collected on our first 2 graphs and shows the correlation between the number of individuals at the dining halls and the average power density observed. The conclusions that we reached from our data was that DeNorval Unthank has the least sound intensity compared to the other dining halls, and that LLC and GSH had very similar average power densities. DeNorval Unthank also was seen to have the highest number of individuals moving through the dining halls at an average of 210 individuals during our data collection times. GSH had the second most with an average of 120, and LLC had the least with 60 individuals. Our data on the third graph suggests that DeNorval Unthank has the best rate of increase that is favorable to the average power density increase, with a slope of 0.02 decibels added per individual. We conclude then that GSH is the best place to study and maintain conversations up to a threshold of 69 individuals, and after that threshold, the number switches to it being better to study at Unthank, as At that threshold at GSH, the number of people influence the acoustics too greatly, making conversation more difficult. Our data then concludes that GSH and Unthank have lower power densities, creating a less stressful environment to focus. This also shows that LSC lacks sufficient sound management for the space and has high variable average power density, suggesting movement of individuals greatly affects the acoustics of the dining hall. Hence, compared to the other dining options, LLC is neither a good place for studying or for conversation. This is likely due to the lack of high ceilings and ample sound management techniques that are seen at DeNorval Unthank and Global Scholars Hall, and this can be implemented to help LLC become a better studying area in the future.
Following our findings, we suggest future directions that encompass longitudinal and expanded studies, whether that entails examining long-term impacts of campus sound, investigating other relationships on or off campus, or incorporating participant surveys. Additionally, this study can be used to support the idea of intervention strategies to reduce the effects of noise on student activities, whether through soundproofing, building design, as we've touched on earlier, regulations, etc. With that being said, that concludes our poster presentation. Below future directions are our references used in this study. We would like to take a moment to acknowledge the contributions of our mentor and professor, Dr. Lisa Munger of HC301 Backyard Soundscapes, as well as the support from the University of Oregon and Clark's Honors College. Thank you all for listening.